Every week, we connect live to a correspondent overseas who will fill us in on K-culture news in their respective countries. They have been selected based on their love and interest in Korean culture, and today we're going to meet our first correspondent. With the ASEAN Summit taking place this week, as well as Hangul Day on Wednesday, we will look into the Korean language education fever in an ASEAN country, Malaysia. So we're joined online by content creator Alex Hokafai. Hello, Alex. Welcome.
Hi.
안녕하세요. Hi,
안녕하세요. So please introduce yourself first a little bit and also your interest and passion about Korea.
So to everyone that's watching today, hi, my name is Alex, also known as Alex HKF. I'm a K content creator in Malaysia. I'm verified on all platforms as on TikTok, YouTube, and also Instagram. It's very nice to meet you guys. I mainly make K-pop dance covers and K-culture related content on my social media platform.
So Alex, how big is the interest in learning Korean in Malaysia? I mean, how many people take Korean courses and where can you learn it?
There is definitely a huge interest in learning Korean language as of now in Malaysia. And fun fact, I actually graduated from the Department of East Asian Studies from one of the top universities in Malaysia, University Malaya, and I actually majored in Korean studies. So for all the students that are aspiring to have a career in K content or like a K related career like mine, they would usually study in Korean studies where we learn not only the language but as well as contemporary politics, economy, social cultural management, and international relations. And other than that, we also have normal Korean language institutes where you can learn just the language itself.
Alex, I think I did hear a little bit of your Korean on your channel, and I have to say your pronunciation was really great. Now, Bella, I think you also have a question to Alex, right?
Yes, for sure. As the Korean wave phenomenon is like the beginning of many Korean language learners, what's the favorite K content among Malaysia people who's learning Korean right now?
I feel like for now, it is definitely K-drama or K-pop, or also in the rising K-variety shows. As we can see, Culinary Wars and such. A lot of people like to learn the language to understand your song better, understand your idols, understand the show, the concept, or basically the drama that they are watching. Everyone in Malaysia thinks that if you get to learn the language, you might understand what you're watching a lot better.
Oh, I see. So I'm sure a lot of people are curious, how did you first start learning Korean? Because your Korean is amazing. Please give some tips to other people who's learning Korean right now.
I started learning Korean because I personally like K-pop. I like dancing. But I thought to myself, if I learned Korean, I would understand the lyrics to the song even better and I could portray the choreography and the meaning of the song even better if I could understand the song. That is why I started learning Korean. And when I got to do my bachelor's in degree in University Malay, I took up Korean studies as my major because I knew that I wanted a career along the path that has Korean language intertwined within the career itself.
Alex, you just mentioned that you also learned the lyrics and choreographies because with the Korean language, it makes that process easier. So this is an impromptu question, but did you also then watch videos with Korean choreographers so that you can understand them to learn these choreographies?
Yes, definitely. And every time I get to travel to Korea, when I take dance classes in Korea, it's actually held, the entire class is held in Korean itself. So I felt that learning the language actually helped my travels and me learning things upfront, face to face, a lot better as well. But yes, I definitely do watch a lot of videos with Korean choreographers speaking in Korean, and I feel like I would learn a lot faster if I understand the language well.
Oh.
But it is difficult to learn a new language, so probably there were also some difficulties. Was there anything particularly difficult in the learning process of learning Korean?
For me, it would definitely be the Korean grammar mumbap,
Ah.
because the structure with English or even Malay language is a little different. So picking up my third language and relearning a whole new grammar structure was really hard at first, but with a lot of practice, it became better for me.
Well, 문법 itself is hard for everyone, especially even Koreans as well. So, I mean, we totally get it that you had difficulties with 문법. But is there anything that new you learned about along the way? Maybe something historical or anything new?
So back when I was studying Korean studies in University Malaya, other than language, we actually learned a lot of great things about culture and politics. I especially like when we learn about the Joseon dynasty and how King Sejong the Great, the fourth king of the Joseon, he actually made the language, to increase the literacy for the country itself. And I really like the whole concept, the whole meaning of it, and I really learned a lot. Not just the language, but the whole culture and the meaning.
So, Alex, probably you would also be interested in K-dramas that actually evolve around the Joseon dynasty. So, are you interested in those kinds of ancient dramas as well after learning the Korean language and Hangul?
Definitely, after learning the language and learning about the history, the culture, I realized how much beauty South Korea has to offer in terms of its past. And when I get to watch it again in K-dramas or any other show, including documentaries, it really makes me very excited because what I learned, I could apply it in real life and I could also see how it was formed in the past. So that was really interesting for me.
And would you have any expectations or hopes in regards to Korean language education? You did mention that many more people are learning Korean in your country, but anything else you would wish in the future so it becomes maybe easier or wider spread?
In terms of that, because being a K content creator, sometimes it may be tough because not a lot of people understand my content unless they're like true K culture or hallyu fans. So I hope that there will be more K content creators in the future and that Korean language can be more accessible through content on your phone, on your laptop, and people can just watch it all over the world and we can just spread this interest throughout and all learn and make our love for Korean language a lot stronger.
I can hear that passion there. Now, Bella, are you curious about anything else about Alex?
Yes, for sure. I'm sure a lot of people are curious, people who especially interested in Korea and learning Korean. Is there any content that you'd like to give recommendations for people that's just getting into this K culture and Korean as well?
I'm sure a lot of people who would like to learn Korean language, they already like K-pop or K-drama to a certain extent. So my advice would be when I started out, every time I encounter a new word or sentence that I don't understand, I would copy it down on my phone or my notepad and I would try to dissect or find the meaning to the words I don't understand. And I'll just try to memorize it for the day. And every time I watch there'll be new words that I don't understand. And slowly from that, I realized my vocabulary in Korean increases every day. So that is a good tip to keep in mind whenever you listen to your favorite K-pop song or you watch your favorite K-drama.
Wow, that indeed is a great tip, recommendation, and I should say you're a very diligent learner, Alex. So thank you very much, Alex, for that today. It was a pleasure talking to you and keep us updated with your fantastic content. Thank you very much.